Welcome back to another episode of Do We Love That For You?
Do we?
Do we? I'm Heather.
And I'm Zia, and yes, we are two Jersey girls in our 50s.
Yes, we are.
So,
Hey,
episode 6. Woo-hoo-hoo.
episode 6. So the new change for this one, we're not doing the
Oh,
hope is anymore. We're doing do we
no.
love?
Do we love? Yep.
So let's see, what is our title today?
Do we love all the changes?
So far, I think we do.
Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good. I think we are modifying as we go and bringing you on our journey. And
Yep. It's a it's a learning curve, a
it
learning process.
is.
It is.
It is. And like we said, we just did this spur of the moment, or like we talked about it, and here we are.
I forgot to hit start on our timer.
Well, that's okay. People love us. People love us.
Oh, yeah. See, we're all
We
learning.
we are.
So,
Yeah.
so it's New Year's. It's a new year.
Yep.
So, what
2026.
about that?
Happy New
What
Year.
about that cliche? Happy New Year. What about that
Yeah.
cliche? New year, new me.
Oh God. My son had brought that up to me one time, and we were actually going to record, and he said, "Mom, you hate that saying." He goes, "You get so annoyed with that saying." And I go, "I do. I'm the same me, I think, since I was born. And I
Yeah,
would like to say that I changed, but I don't feel like I have. And I mean, I don't know what changes I could make unless it was like dietary, but that usually comes from our doctors.
right,
So I
right.
don't really feel like that new year, new me. I can't get into that. How about you?
No, not really. When I went through my weight loss process, the new me, the new year, new me
Mm-hmm.
started when I dropped Eliza off at college and I saw those pictures.
Yeah.
Um, I'll tell that story. We'll
Yeah.
talk about my weight loss for
Yep.
I don't know, run, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Process. So that was in August when I started that. And then by the
Yep.
time I was able to get into the doctor, it was March.
Yep.
And then when I decided to stop working with you and
Yep.
work on my own mental health for those issues,
Yep.
that was in August again. So I
Mm-hmm.
think maybe my new year, new me is
It's
in
August.
August.
Hmm.
But no, I feel like you said, it comes from our doctors when we make the changes, or it comes
Yep.
from something that happened that we're like, oh, this should
Yep.
change now. And then we work on
Absolutely.
changing it. Um,
Yeah.
you
Yep.
know,
I
I'm
don't
I'm looking
necessarily feel like you have to break it on that January 1st. It's like
no,
that's like so much pressure on people.
yeah, I'm looking for I want to start up yoga. I used to do
Mm-hmm.
yoga with Eliza on
So did
occasion,
I.
and I like yoga, but I'm waiting for my, as you know, and again, we'll
Mm-hmm.
talk about our health issues in a future
Yep.
episode, but I'm waiting on a med change.
Yep.
So I can't start the yoga yet. So I'm
I
hoping in
totally
the next month
understand.
or so I can.
Yep.
So I'm going to look like I'm doing the January starting yoga thing, but
Right.
it's not. It's because my meds are finally kicking in and I'm
Absolutely.
back to healthy.
Yep. And that's the thing. It
So
always based on the doctor. Like,
right.
our changes have always based on, are we
Hmm.
healthy enough to do it? Did they give us
Yeah,
permission to do it? Yep.
exactly. Yep.
Yep.
So I'm gonna say a new year, new me thing is not an us thing. I
No,
I
it's
don't
not
mind
an
those
us
people
thing.
who do that. I
No.
enjoy hearing
Kudos to
everybody make
them.
New Year's resolutions and stuff, and I jokingly make them. I'm not gonna eat too
I
many
know.
carbs this year. Yeah, as I was eating potato chips,
Right. Right.
or
Right.
drinking soda or something. But
Yep.
no, I think it's good for those who do it.
Yep. And I feel like if you sometimes, personally, if I did set myself up for something like that, then I feel like I went back a couple steps because I didn't do
Mhm.
it. And I'm like, oh my God, see, now I didn't do it.
Right,
And
and
that's
then you
not good
failed.
either.
Right.
Yep.
I'm
So
too
if
competitive to
me too, me
Yeah,
too. Yep.
I'm too
Well,
competitive to set myself
that's
up
our
for a
signs.
potential loss.
That's our signs. We got a Capricorn and a Scorpio. Come on now.
Yeah, yeah. So, all right. Well,
Yeah.
people have asked how we on our Facebook.
Yeah.
People have asked us how we're keeping in touch with each other, being so far away.
Yeah. Well, this
Um,
is number one.
this is number one. We talk at least, besides this conversation, we
Yes.
have at least
Yes.
one other conversation, and I think we've had a running text conversation for about what, 5 years, six
Oh
years,
my God. Yeah,
where it just picks up
absolutely.
from where we left off.
Yep.
Um, my other friends that I still have in New York, which, don't be
Hmm.
sad, I have other friends.
Oh my God. No, no.
Wait,
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 I
you
do
have
too.
friends?
I have
Oh
them
my
too. Oh my God. Stop.
gosh. I typically, when I know I'm coming out to New York, I'll typically put it out there on my
Wait,
personal
your
Facebook
other friends are in
page.
New York too? Oh my God. This is
They
so
are,
disappointing.
wait, I still have some in Jersey too.
Oh no, me too. You're screwed. You're so
um,
screwed. No.
I'm so evil. No, but no, I really do. I'll put a note out, or I'll reach out to a few of them and let them know I'm coming out.
Yeah.
My neighbor, our middle school friend, I never let her know when I'm coming. I just show up and knock
Yeah.
on her door and
Yeah.
surprise
You
her.
have those
But
friends.
I do. I'm coming out this weekend.
Yep.
I'll be out. Actually, we're planning on doing a
Yeah.
live, well, not live, but an in-person
Right. In
recording
person
next week.
recording.
Yeah, because I'm going to come out this coming weekend. I'm going to New York and I'm going to stay the weekend.
Yep.
Rich and Angela are staying in New Hampshire, and then we're meeting
Yep.
in New York on Sunday to do our family Christmas.
Yep.
Um, so yeah, so I keep
And
in touch because
this weekend you're coming out because there's something else happening. So
oh, nothing's
next week,
happening. Nothing else is happening. What are you talking about? Oh
it's
wait,
like
are
my
you
birthday
turning
present.
old? I was
I'm
going to say
turning
that. Are you turning
older. I'm
old?
turning older.
That's right. You're always going to be almost a full year older than me.
Yep. Yep.
Excuse me.
Oh God, too
Um,
funny.
but otherwise, I feel like I do well. I mean, I do have a belief that I won't reach out to you more than you reach out to me for my friends.
Yep.
If
Yep.
I
I
reach out
agree.
to you 2 or 3 times and you don't respond, I
Yep.
kind of hold off. And if it gets to be
Yep.
6, 8 months, then I kind of drop you down on my priority list, and
Yeah. Yep.
it's for my own mental health.
Yep. I feel like my list gets smaller and smaller per moment, not really
Hmm.
year.
Hmm.
I think over years, when you get older, you know what's happening. And
Hmm.
I always used to tell my kids, they used to say, "Oh, how do I know if it's a true friend or, or even dating, And I would always say
Hmm.
to them, you won't think of them, they think of you the same amount that you think of them. And
Exactly.
your caring about each other is equal. That's how you
Mm,
know. It can't be
exactly.
more
Yep.
than one
Hmm.
side.
Hmm.
So I always have put that in their head. And it's true. My circle is very small. I've learned over the
Yeah.
years. I don't know if that's a Capricorn thing or not, but you
Well, if
know,
it is, it's a Scorpio thing because
yep,
my circle is very small. I mean, I could
yep,
name on maybe
yep,
two hands
yep. I
my
agree.
my important immediate
I
friends.
agree.
I
And
have a
the
lot of
people,
acquaintances,
yep. Oh,
but
yes. Yep. Lots of acquaintances, not good friends. Yep. Mm-hmm.
right.
Yep. And
Yeah.
it's funny because, a lot of the people in Jersey, it's family that, I'm close to, but most of my family, which actually will bring us into one of the questions we got is why does
Hmm.
Zia keep saying mom, one mom, two mom, my other mom, my real mom? I
Are
know.
they are they are
I
they of the
know.
LGBTQ world?
I know. They
That
are
was
not.
I giggled
Yeah.
at that question,
That's
but
funny.
it was a fair question
Yeah, I
because
mean, wow,
obviously people don't know.
that would have been like really modern times back then if that was
Uh,
true.
seriously.
Right? They would have been really on the times.
Do
But
you remember that TV show? What was it? My Two Dads or
my
something
two
like that?
dads, yeah. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'll
that
have
was
to ask
pretty
Rich
progressive. Yeah.
if we can watch that.
Yeah. Yep. So
That was a
yeah,
crazy
we
show.
did get that question.
We did. You want
Yeah,
to go through
and
that? You want to hit that
sure.
off?
Yeah, sure. So my mom had a dance studio in Garwood, New Jersey. Pretty, I'm going to say infamous in Garwood, New Jersey. Yeah, they pretty much she was a celebrity in Jersey, in
Woo!
her hometown. And they used to entertain the troops at Fort Dix. My dad played in a band. That was my real dad and my real mom. Um, and yes, I had a dad there. But yeah, their studio, uh, I keep saying that because one of the students, when my mom and dad eloped, my mom was pregnant with me, they eloped, and one of the students there was very, very close to my mom.
Mhm.
And that was my mom, Karen. And she actually ended up being my godmother at that point when I was born. And when I got older, she was my adopted mom in quotation marks.
Yep.
And her husband is my adopted dad. And he wasn't really involved in the whole family. Like
Mhm.
she was, like my grandmother and her mom were very close friends, my Gigi and her. And they used to call themselves the Dolly sisters. That's how,
Ooh,
yeah, that's what they used to call themselves. But they were
fancy.
like very close friend, my mom Karen's dad was very close friends with my grandfather. So it was like
Hmm.
very family involved that way.
Hmm.
Um, and then, when she met my dad, Len, then he got kind of pulled into that family circle, and he did not have to put up and be that like godfather father figure, and he did, and he has been like the best father figure I could possibly have.
He
um
has.
yep. And I could call and be like, hey dad, my car, and what do you think? And I want that opinion from him, so it's
Yeah.
very awesome. Yep. And just the girls at the studio, also big family circle. I mean, they are my friends too, but I going back to who you see in Jersey, I make a point in seeing certain ones when I go
Yeah.
back to Jersey. But uh,
Exactly.
my Jackie is my shadow, and I used to watch her like a hawk when dancing because I wanted to make sure I was doing exactly the steps that Jackie did and how
Oh,
she
I love that.
moved.
I love
Yeah,
that for you.
thank you. And one time I was looking underneath the door of the studio because my mom would shut the doors and you can't see.
Hmm.
So I was looking underneath this little space underneath the door, and I'm watching Jackie's feet, right? And my mom was like, she knew I was there. She swung the door open and she's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm watching Jackie. And she's like, how do you know it's Jackie? And I was like, Jackie has silver tap shoes. She had silver tap shoes because of a dance she had to do. And
Oh,
so she's like, how do you know it's Jackie? And I said, because of the silver tap shoes. So she's like, do you know the dance? And I'm like, I do know the dance. And here's all these big girls, and she brings me in the room to do dance with them. So I got to stand next to Jackie and do the dance, and it was like, yes.
yeah.
So my mom used to do me and my shadow, and so we kind of have that as our little thing where she's my
That's
shadow and I'm her
so
shadow,
awesome.
and
That's
yep.
awesome.
But yes, I mean, you thinking about when you're little and these people in your lives this
Yeah.
long and the influence, I always
Hmm.
say she was like my back in the day Dua Lupe, that's how she was to me. Like that was my Dua Lupe girl to follow.
Yes.
And yep, I really didn't
I
have
love
like
that.
girl figures. Everybody knows I love my David Bowie. But I didn't really look up to too many girls out in there at that time because
Mm.
I had girls in the studio
Yeah.
to look up to. So they were my, people in
Yeah.
the magazine and stuff, because I mean, they had, my godmother was a rockette. So my mom had, I
Ooh,
think, 6 girls that were rockettes. Yeah, in New York
nice.
City Music Hall. So
That's
yeah,
amazing.
so there's a little glimpse for who asked that. I know it's a little complicated, but that is my life, complicated.
And that's one of the things I love about you.
Thank you. I
And
love that you love that for me.
and I want everybody to know I know this story because I've heard it before. And I
Hmm.
still get confused on the people's names and who they are and their relation. And I always
Yep.
have to run through my head. I have like a little family tree of Zia
Yep.
in my brain. And I'm like,
Yep.
wait, oh yeah, that one. Oh yeah, that
Yep. Yep. And you will hear me. I do say Mom Karen. I say Mom
one.
Joyce,
You do. You do.
Yep. Dad Len. That's, so
Yeah.
yeah. Yep.
So I'm going to jump topics and I'm going to go back to the New
Yeah.
Year topic.
Go ahead.
Because I want to tell a story.
Oh my God.
So it's a great story. So your New Year's Eve, my New Year's Eve, very
Yes.
different.
Yes.
Rich had gotten me for Christmas tickets to see a comic in Boston. And the comic is Matt Rife. I don't know.
Yes.
I know a few of our followers
Yep.
know Matt Rife, and they
Yep.
know how much I love Matt Rife.
Yep.
So we went to go see Matt Rife, and there was a few things about this show that made me A, think of you a few times, and B, just love the night. So first of all, we all know Zia is a Devils fan.
Yep.
In more ways than one, but
True.
there's a lot
That
of
was
different
good.
terms for that devil word. Yeah, I like
Yes.
that. That was
I
a good
like that.
pun. That was an unexpected pun.
Yes.
So we were in the Bruins Stadium. We were at the TD Garden in Boston. Yeah. So I walked in and it was pee yellow. And I was like,
my God.
whoa. And I'm like, whoa. And so I even said to Rich, I'm like, I should take a picture next to the Bruin
Oh my
for
God.
Zia. And he was like, yeah, but it was too dark for the Bruin outside.
Yeah.
So we didn't. And the stadium was filled.
Oh
so
my God,
at one point, Matt Rife said 18,000 seats were sold to his New Year's Eve show.
That's awesome.
It was amazing. So that was very weird. That was a lot of people. And if you know me and my anxiety, for those who know me, that was a lot for me to deal with.
Yeah.
That was a lot for me. I did very well, though.
Good.
We were told our phones were going into phone jail.
Okay.
Good. We went and saw at SPAC that we didn't know. We saw Bill Burr and SPAC a couple of years back, and we had to put our phones in phone jail, and we didn't know going in.
Yeah.
And it made my anxiety much worse because it was my watch, my phone, my wallet, everything had to get locked up. So we went in thinking this was going to happen for Matt Rife, and it didn't. It was just said to keep them off.
Yeah.
But the story I want to tell, the big story I want to tell, is towards the end of the show, he always does a audience interaction. He'll talk with the audience and stuff like that. And he was doing that. I love that part. He was talking to one guy, and then he talked to a grandma, and then another guy jumped out of his seat and was like, "Look at my shirt." And so he looks at his shirt, and his shirt, I don't even know what it said. Something like, "My wife beat me in this shirt," or something. I don't know. Oh my
God. Yeah.
I don't know. And Matt Rife was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, I don't like that shirt. And he was like, "But it's cool." He's like, "Where are you from?" And he goes, "I'm from New York." 18,000 people, well, 17,999 people, because I whooped, all booed.
Because you're in Boston.
It was in unison, because we were in Boston, and this guy claimed to be from New York. And I'm like, okay, I'm from Jersey, but I am from New York. So whoop, whoop. And then I'm like, well, I mean, we have our built-in rivalry between New York and New Jersey. But I'm like, I got New York's back. And then everybody booed. And I'm like looking around, and Rich reaches over and taps my leg, and he goes, "It's okay, honey." And I'm like, I don't want to be here now.
That's great. That's great.
I don't
and
think I heard that many boos at one time.
Of course, all the Boston people in there were like, "So you're a Rangers fan? Is that what you're telling me? Or is that what you're telling me? Get the hell out of my stadium. You're going to jinx us."
Exactly. Right. But yeah, it was very weird. The show overall was perfect.
Love it.
But it was a very good show. But I thought that was the best part, and I thought of you during that, and I'm like, I was trying to support New York.
Yeah. See, always support Jersey. Always support Jersey. It gets you in trouble.
It does.
Yep. But, see, if he would have said, "Oh, I'm from New York," and you're like, I'm not, I'm from Jersey," you would have been safe.
I'm from Jersey. I would have been safe, but nope. I whooped him.
You whooped.
And the lady sitting next to me did look at me. She's like, and I'm like, hey.
Yeah. And Heather's like, "My best friend is a Jersey Devil fan, not a Ranger fan."
Exactly. Yeah. I don't like the Rangers. I don't like the Devils either, but I like the Devils because they're Jersey. But
that's right. That's right.
No. I'm just not a
We'll have
hockey
to
person.
we'll have to
But
talk about how I got into that. I'll write that in our notes too.
okay.
Oh my
But
God,
yeah,
that's
so
funny.
that
I
was
love
just
it.
so funny.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does talk a lot like us. Well, he definitely talks a lot like me. So yes, I agree with a lot of things he says, which is maybe
I do.
terrible of
Yeah.
me, but I mean, but
Yeah.
I come from like, liking, Andrew Dice Clay when all the women were like, why do you like Andrew Dice Clay? And I was like,
Yeah.
because I do, I'm sorry.
Okay, so just so you know, half of our audience does not know who Andrew Dice Clay is.
That is true. Look him up. You'll hate him too. and,
As much
and,
as you'll hate Crazy Eddie.
yeah, yeah. You'll sit there and go, I hate this guy. Why would they?
What?
Why he talks down about women? And you know what?
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan of some women either. So,
Oh
oh
my
my God,
goodness.
too funny. So, I wanted to ask you, how is
Hmm.
your honeybee school going,
So
or your studies?
my
I should say your
my
studies.
studies. Well, I it is going quite well. Ironically, I've been reading the book Beekeepers for Dummies,
Okay.
um, which I didn't realize how much of a dummy on beekeeping I was. But I
Yep.
mean, I've learned a few things that I didn't know, like all the bees that you see and that
Mm-hmm.
sting you are all girls. The only thing they make a boy bee for is
Nasty
to,
bees.
yeah, the only thing a
Well,
boy bee does
haha,
is
bee.
mate with the queen, and then they die. They
Wow.
kick all the boys
Wow.
out of the hive in the winter, and they just die. The boys are
Wow.
literally disposable. If there's too
That's
many boys in the
amazing.
nest or in the hive, the queen stops making boys, and
Wow.
yeah. So I learned that, but bee school officially starts the first week of February,
Okay.
and it goes all through February. And then we have the in-person class. That's all on Zoom.
Yep.
And then the in-person class is an entire day on a Saturday in March. But for
Okay.
Christmas, I got the hive. Rich got me a hive for
Nice.
Christmas, so I have the start of it. I have a bee
Yeah.
suit. I'll have to put the
Okay.
suit on and take a picture, and I will post that.
Yes. Yep.
Um, but yeah,
Oh,
so
I
it's
can't
it's
wait.
coming
I'm
along,
so excited. I'm so
and
excited.
you'll get real honey. You won't get honey for the first year. You
Yep.
can't take
Yep.
their honey the first year because
Yep.
they'll be growing.
Yep.
But after this summer, next summer, you'll get honey.
That's exciting.
Yeah,
And then we'll have to get into candle making.
yeah. Or lip
Yep.
chap, chap,
Yep.
chapsticks and
Chapstick.
stuff.
Love it.
Lip chap.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I hate to break it to us, but we're gonna have
Yeah.
to. We have two other topics that we wanted to talk
Yep.
about, but we're
Go
running
ahead.
out of time.
That's okay. Go ahead.
So let's jump into our 5 minute do we loves.
Yeah.
So we did talk about the new year, new me. So new year,
Yep.
new me. Yes, no,
No.
no. I'm a no
Can
too.
I say, I'm
Um,
going to say hard no.
hard. I'm not gonna say a hard no because I'm always looking to improve myself,
Yeah,
but
but we
I'm
do it
not going
in
to
a
improve
year.
my
Yeah.
right. I'm not going to do
Yep.
it because it's January 1st.
Yep.
Um, thumb. You got a green thumb?
I do. I didn't, but I do. I didn't know I had it and it was hidden.
It was
Yeah.
hidden. Yeah,
Yeah. I think I just
I
had,
started. Go ahead.
go ahead. I think I just had to start with the plant I liked, which was the
Mm-hmm.
aloe plant. And then
Yep.
I worked up to that. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I started with my grandma's spider plant,
Which I have a
and
piece.
you do. You have one of her many, many babies, but I started with my grandma's spider plant, and I now have half my kitchen is plants,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I love it. I
And
started the hobby.
that was one of our talking points when we first met too. We were
It
trading
it was.
plants. Yep.
We were, yeah. So we had put out on our Instagram and our Facebook, do you have any 5 minute do we loves?
Yep.
And we did get a couple back. So from Allie, shout out to Allie on Instagram. She asked us around what point in the season do we get sick of the snow?
The first snow.
The first time I have to go out, and even when it's cleared, I still have to be careful walking.
Yep.
I'm good with the first one. The first one's always so pretty, but I'm done with it after I've cleared it and there's still snow there. Like you go out and you clear and you clear and you clear.
Yeah.
So I want to move south.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't know. I don't know how much south I would. We've lived in Florida and Virginia, and you know, everything looks great until you're actually there, and you're like, okay, it's hot as
Balls.
hell, and you're like, no. I've lived on the East Coast of Florida, West Coast of Florida. I hated both of them. East Coast more I liked because you got a couple of season changing. But West Coast, Jesus, you take a shower in 5 seconds, you walk out the door and you need a new one.
Yeah, agreed.
So yeah, it's like, I don't know how much more south, maybe Jersey would be a good south for me. That would be a good south. But yeah, that's about as south as I would like to go. But yeah.
No, I want to go a little farther. I'm good with the Carolinas, Virginia,
yeah. South
Maryland.
Carolina. I do like South Carolina because Georgia, I like Georgia. Yeah. Savannah, Georgia.
I would go there, but I do want to stay on the east. I want to stay on the East Coast.
Yeah. But I do like living up here because of if there's a meteor hit and it goes, like, I'm still safe in the mountains with the water.
Fact.
That's why I stay here.
I got a creek.
Oh, yeah. I go there. I will go see you. Yes.
We have 200 acres. Come on.
There we go.
And then from our Instagram follower as well, Eliza, shout out to Eliza, who's also my kid, but shout out to Eliza. Best winter flavor coffee.
Ooh, I have been hooked. It's not really a coffee. I don't know if they put coffee in it, but I like this gingerbread chai that I've been really in with the gingerbreads.
Okay. It's a gingerbread year. All right. Yeah. I did the one of the little coffee shacks here. And I call it a shack because they're in a shack. That's their go-to. It's only a drive up. You can't go in. There's no insides. Yeah. They had an eggnog, and I tried it, and I'm not gonna lie, that was really good. I really enjoyed that this year. So this year's flavor for me would have been that eggnog. I went there a few times. It's not local. It's about a 25-30 minute drive.
Okay.
But I do go that way enough that I've gotten it a couple of times. So I'm gonna go with I did eggnog this year.
Yeah, my first place that we have that little shop, the Mocha Lisa's, and I had gone with one of my other friends there for coffee, and they had a gingerbread coffee, and that started my gingerbread kick. And I'm not usually a gingerbread person. Like, I don't really like gingerbread cookies.
I like ginger snaps.
Oh, ginger snaps. Yes. That's a Jersey thing though.
That is.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely that kicked off that gingerbread haul and coffee. But that gingerbread chai, if you're at a Starbucks, I got it cold. Yeah, it's so good. I could keep drinking that.
Even after.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully they come back with it next year.
I was going to say that. Is that a winter thing or was that a Christmas thing? Do you know?
I think it's a Christmas thing because I don't think I saw it right in the kick of winter. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, but we only had those 4 this week. Anybody who's listening, jump on any of our socials.
Please.
And throw up more questions. We love the Do You Loves. And anything you want us to talk about. We did have a couple other topics we were trying to hit to, but we're trying to keep these podcasts to 30 minutes.
Yep.
Just because I don't know about you, but I lose my attention span after 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So we'll move those topics down to next week, and hopefully we'll get to them.
Yeah, and we'll try to answer all your questions like we did today. I know you're trying to learn about us, and
anything you want to know, and maybe we'll throw in some of our health issues. We'll each maybe tip off 1 or 2 generics. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I know that's a question people have asked.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I know we mentioned a lot. we mention a lot, and then they're like, "What about that? We would like to know about that."
What do you mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, so other than that, I think we're gonna have DJ Slink play us out
Yes,
and
absolutely.
we'll see you all next week
See you next
when
week, and
we are in person.
yes, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Do we love the changes?
Do we?
I think we do.
I think we do.
All right.
Well, my coffee's cold.
Mine too. But let's not forget that you can find us on all the social media outlets: Facebook, Instagram, X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, and on our website, dowelovethatforyou.com.
We will have weekly show updates and post pictures from whatever we talk about each week. So grab your hot cup of coffee and join us on the next episode of
Do we love that for you?
Do We?
Do we?
Bye, and enjoy DJ Slink's Jersey Anthem.
Everybody, I'm Governor Phil Murphy. Phil Murphy. We're from Jersey, baby. And you're not.
You hit some down, down.
We're from Jersey, baby. From Jersey, baby. We're from Jersey, baby. We're from Jersey, baby. And you're not. Everybody, I'm Governor Phil Murphy. We're from Jersey, baby. And you're not.
You hit some down, down.
We're from Jersey, baby. Jersey, baby. Jersey, baby. Jersey, baby. We're from Jersey, baby. We're from Jersey, baby.
You need a new team. You hit some down, down. You hit some down, down. You hit some down, down. You hit some
Everybody,
down.
I'm Governor Phil Murphy. We're from Jersey, baby. And you're not.